Hey treasures, as I promised, I'm going to create a video to show you my new found arc system. So these are my arcs that I built, and I'll come back to that. I want to show you how arc starts out. It's basically in pieces. So you can go to Staples, you can go online, and you buy the pieces that you want to create. And it's basically this system of circles, and they're not even rings. And so you pick up one of these, and then you can buy dividers, you can buy a calendar, you can buy notes, you can buy sheet protectors, and you can buy pocket dividers. The other thing that you will need in order to customize is a hole puncher, and that really is kind of the pricey thing. It's about $40. So let me show you what I created, and you can see if this is something that appeals to you. So what I did was I created a business arc and a party arc. So first I'm going to show you my party arc. So this is the one that will go with me to every single party. So inside I have the retirement list in the front just because I need it temporarily. And then I have my presentation, and I have some scripts that I've used in the past, and then the most recent script that I'm using I always keep in plastic. The nice thing about the arc is I can pull it out and I can carry it with me, and I kind of, during my presentation, I kind of have it in my hand, and I don't read it, I kind of refer to it. And then when I'm done, I just slip it right back in. And there's no dog ears or, you know, funky holes that sometimes rip apart from hole punching. So it's basically in and out. Then my next section is games. So these were just printed off the computer. I used my hole puncher, and now they're part of my arc. Then I have hostess and recruiting flyers. So these are punched in and they're ready to go if I am able to share with an interested person. And then I have the monthly flyers. Then I put the catalog in the ARC page protectors because this is just a system that works for me when I'm doing my full service checkout. I want to make sure that I have the catalog and I'm not using one that is for my customers. And then in the back I have one of these ARC pockets so that I can put my my prize that I give out for the door prize, and then I can put any money or checks in here in order forms. I just fold them in half. I always use a hostess wish list with my party, or I'm sorry, a guest wish list with my party. So when they arrive at my parties, they get one of these, and with the clipboard and an order form. And so if I need more, they're in my arc. And then I have a pocket divider. Back here are some extra order forms, and then obviously the Living the Dreams book, so I can share 31 with someone who is interested. And then at the back I have some note paper so that I can take notes on things that I need to follow up on, and I take that on my way. The reason that I created this partly was my issue with calendar. And so I was taking both binders, my business binder and my party binder, to the parties, and it was just too heavy. So what I realized with ARC was before I leave for my party, I'm able to grab my calendar out of my business arc, and I can pull it out because I know I want to book parties for that month. I can slip it into my party arc, shut it, and off I go. Then when I get home, I add my bookings to my phone, and then my calendar goes back into my business arc. Now my business arc is set up like this, and this may work for you. It may not. You need to do what works for you and your business. So in here I have, to start off with, obviously a sheet that tells who I am, so that if this is ever lost, someone can please return it to me. Then I have, in the front, I also have a catalog. For me, this is not in protectors because I don't need it. This is just for my business. I'm not using it as a party, so it doesn't need to hold up as well. Then I have my calendar, and I have a 12-month calendar. So, and this is how my calendar looks, and these are ARC pages, and I just like to look at the whole entire month. And so they did also, their calendar came with these dividers. So I'm able to see at a glance what my parties look like for the entire 2014. Then I have the career path. And then I have my team contacts. Then I have team rewards. Then I have team incentives. Then it kind of switches to more of my personal business. I have my list of 62. I have a document where I record my customer promotions, my games, my raffles that I do for my customers. Then I have information on Hostess Coaching. So I have an overview on what I like to do for Hostess Coaching, which I got off one of our dream calls. And I'm currently creating a checklist that goes with this so that I can have one list for each hostess. And every time I make that contact, I can check off and make note of what we talked about. That will also go here. Then I have recruiting. And then I have information on virtual partying. So Facebook parties. And those are kind of in the gray area. I've done a couple. So it's kind of always evolving. But I do have some information back there for that. Then I have 31 incentives. So these are company incentives. And I keep track of that. I keep track of my travel in here, such as my flights, my registration for conference. And then I have information on my vendor events. So contracts that I've signed for vendor events are all next. Fundraising information. A personal goal of mine is to get more involved with 31 Gives, so I have a tab for that. Then I have business supply catalog because I don't like to look at it all the time. I just like to print it out once it comes out. Then I have a to-do list, and I work in a highlighter fashion, so I make a list. When I've done that task, I highlight it. And then back here I have project notes. So I'm able to take on a bigger project like my Holly Buys Boutique. And then I have the things that I need to do listed below. So this is my business arc, and that is my party arc. And this is what works for me. You might get something from it, and if you do, I hope it works for you. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'm happy to talk about it because I'm kind of psycho and I love binders and organizing. So good luck, have fun, go arcing. Bye.